Empaths, chosen ones, secrets of true kings and queens, you revealed. Have you ever wondered, who am I? Beyond the noise, beyond everyone's opinion about who you should be and how you should act? We are all born with crowns, but empaths and chosen ones carry a royal spiritual lineage. You have God's kingdom within you. Where there is God's kingdom, there are true kings and queens of light. This inner royalty gives you the ability to access your crown and open the path to abundance, joy, and bliss. Throughout this video, keep your eyes on the vibrational frequency chart on the screen, or simply download a similar one to your phone for easy access. This chart isn't just a background image, it's your roadmap. It shows how emotion like shame, guilt, and fear keeps us in lower frequencies, and connecting to the right frequency is how you align with the timeline that holds your heart's desires, what many calls manifestation. Love, joy, and enlightenment lift us into our divine inheritance. Every step you take up this chart is a step closer to your crown access, which is your seventh chakra at the top of your head, where you are in direct connection with God. Accessing this is God mode on. I'll give you three reasons why chosen ones face opposition. One is your light attracts resistance. Those who are unhealed sense your power, gift, and abilities long before you do, and may try to keep you from discovering your true self. Living in your true nature, you are deeply connected to God and represent purity to them. If more of us recognize our royal nature, we'd manifest our heart's desires with ease, making limiting systems and controlling people obsolete. The next reason is you are power warriors. As more chosen ones awaken, old systems lose their hold. It's another crack in the illusion of the 3D world. Another reason you face opposition is earthly systems suppress your truth. As truth speakers and truth seekers, you are a mirror of others' unhealed selves. This is why you might be rejected and shunned by others, sometimes without saying a word. From childhood, family, society, narcissists, and even some religious teachings program us to forget our divine identity. Trauma and generational patterns create blockages. Narcissists and even religious teaching cause us to shrink, hide, and live as mere humans rather than the divine kings and queens of light we truly are. Here are three truths about who you truly are. One is you are more than human. You are both human and spirit. When people say, I'm just human, they're identifying with programming, not divine potential. Look at the frequency chart. Through programming, many live daily in cycles of shame, guilt, and confusion. These are not your truth. They're signals from your programming throughout life to keep you stuck in lower vibrations. I struggled with this myself, asking the universe, tell me, who am I? Never feeling like I fit in, always sensing I was different. You only find your true self when you strip away what you are not. Embrace your authenticity and stop seeking external validation. Let me explain. When I asked God, who am I kept finding myself speaking and acting differently, which even shocked the narcissistic ex who thought I was brainwashed. For me, it was me to my core, though different. The more I embraced it, the more I recognized it was my true self hidden behind the programming. Living this way daily with consciousness and awareness, absent of the programming of the lower vibration, I now live as I am. I am my 2.0 true me. I have come to know, accept, and recognize who I am called to be. The second reason is chosen ones are here for a mission. Chosen ones aren't just called, they're selected by the universe for a special mission to spread light and to use unique gifts for the greater good. My own journey included deep trials, abandonment, and rejection from birth, injustices, losing my home to a fraudulent system, and being let down by those meant to protect me. These are purifying fires. Society may try to convince you that you're broken because you are different. Why would you want to be like everyone else? They try to break you, yet your mission and birthright inheritance may go dormant but never leave you. When it is your season for purification and refinement, in preparation for your mission, God strips away the program shell which doesn't serve you, so you can walk through darkness and emerge unshakable as divine light, standing boldly as kings and queens, even amongst those who consider you enemies. Without the purification, you would perish within the earthly systems. The journey of the chosen one is foretold as the journey of Jesus. You experience crucifixion, deep suffering and betrayal, awakening and purification, then resurrection, rising from the ashes, your rebirth, ready for divine compensation, elevating to ascension, where you claim your crown in spiritual authority. Sometimes it feels like God is breaking you down, but it is always for your building up, forging you through fire so you become untouchable by darkness. This is necessary to stand as light. The third reason is heaven on earth is possible. Society teaches that sin and devil are external, but they are simply shadow, unhealed parts of ourselves. Our spiritual diagnostic identified as requiring transformation. The vibrational frequency chart reveals heaven isn't just an afterlife destination, as they convince us to be. You have to die to go to heaven. It's a state of mind and consciousness. As you cleanse low vibration and ascend in awareness, you connect to heaven on earth as you move up through the frequencies. From this healed space, old energies like narcissists can no longer reach you. You exist in a higher dimension, protected and supported. The story of Jesus is a map for chosen ones. We ascend from lower state, shame, fear, to enlightenment, living heaven on earth, breaking generational curses and reclaiming spiritual protection and abundance. Here, I'll give you 15 signs and symptoms of a chosen one. If you resonate with more than half of these, you may be a true chosen king or queen. One sign is feeling like you don't belong. You often feel out of place in this world, yearning for a home you can't define. I've personally struggled with this, never quite fitting in, always saying I want to go home, sensing home was someplace, yet unclear just where that someplace was. Another sign is non confrontational nature. Many chosen ones, myself included, are non confrontational by nature. We avoid conflicts, sometimes to our own detriment, and often internalize pain rather than express it outwardly. But make no mistake, when pushed to the edge, we can erupt. I remember my breaking point at the discovery I was from a narcissistic mother. That's how I attracted my now ex narcissistic partner. With that realization, feeling rage for the first time, breaking my own computer screen, the cost of paying to repair it helped me to realize my peace is precious and no one is worth the cost. Another sign is workplace and financial struggles. I've experienced repeated job losses, toxic bosses, and environment that drained my spirit in the past. These challenges even led to periods of financial instability and homelessness. If you face similar hardships, know that it's not a sign of weakness or failure. Your energy simply isn't compatible with toxic, low vibration spaces. These struggles are often part of the chosen one's journey to return to your true nature, finding your true soul family and aligning with your purpose. Another sign is generational patterns. Coming from a family with narcissistic traits, I once believed I was doomed to repeat the same cycles. But just because something is normal in your lineage doesn't mean you must continue it. If you are aware of these patterns, it is your karma to correct it. It is you who should take accountability to break the cycle, not pass it on to your children and future generations. Simply accepting generational dysfunction as fate as it only continues the cycle. Awareness gives you the power to break free and become the healer of your own karma and that of your lineage, or else you return through another life cycle to relive this experience again. You may not have started it, but through awareness, you are the one who must finish it. Another sign is deep empathy. You are highly sensitive to others' emotions. Your empathy can sometimes be depleted to the point of overwhelm and burnout. When that happens, don't keep giving. Pour back into your own cups first. I know this is easier said than done for you, but God's way isn't to bless you because you allow burnout. What you've done instead is attract the frequency of continuous overgiving, oversharing, overdoing, and more burnout. God's way is for you to be filled before you pour into others. Another sign is truth speaker and seeker. You dislike lies and deception even when pressured to conform. Another sign is rejection and isolation. Experiencing isolation or being the black sheep of the family is a definite sign. If you're the black sheep, you are a generational curse breaker for your lineage. Another sign is you are slow to take action until pushed. Sometimes it takes extraordinary circumstances or deep pain to ignite the fire in your belly to prompt you to take action in self defense or self advocacy. Another sign is your desire to uplift and heal. A natural urge to help and heal, often putting others before yourself. This led me to love myself enough to reclaim my crown. Realizing the love I gave to others had to be given to myself first. I recall all outward giving and sharing, and first gave it all to myself just to know how it would feel. And since then, I seek ye first and seek me first, then pour into others as necessary. Another sign is intolerance for injustice. You cannot tolerate cruelty, dishonesty, manipulation, or unfairness, and often feel called to stand up for what is right, even at personal risk. Another sign is unexplainable wisdom. Insights or intuition that seem to come from beyond your own experiences. You find yourself either doing or saying something, understanding something that you have like no idea where it came from. Another sign is attracting narcissists or challenging relationships. Your light often draws in those who seek to dim it or claim it for themselves, like narcissists. These experiences teach you how to set boundaries and know your self worth. You are not meant for everyone. Accept that it's okay. Another sign is recurring tests and spiritual challenges. Life may present repeated hardships as you are both human and spirit. If you're lacking in nurturing your spirit, each one is a call to choose yourself and rise above. Or you might return in other lifetimes and timeline to relive these cycles until you gain the lessons to correct that karma. Another sign is yearning for higher purpose. You sense you are here for something greater, even if you can't always articulate what it is. The final sign today is spontaneous spiritual experiences. You might have moments of deep connection, synchronicity, or awareness that you are guided and protected. My subscribe crown family, thank you for reclaiming your crowns. If you're new here, subscribe now to reclaim your crown as kings and queens. Like, share, and drop a crown emoji in the comments to show the universe you align with your birthright inheritance. Let's reign together, crown family. Here are 9 steps to reclaim your crown. Follow your progress on the vibrational frequency chart. See where you are and where you desire to rise. Step number 1 is awareness. Study to make yourself approve. Recognize the programming and trauma that have kept you small. Always be open and commit to self study. It's one of the fastest reminder of your true nature and activates dormant gifts. Step number 2 is allowing. Notice how you may have allowed others to use your energy or cross your boundaries. Reclaim your power by honoring yourself and setting clear limits. Most of the time, people only do what they do to us because they know we will allow it. Step number 3 is acceptance. Accept your journey, your gifts, and your challenges as part of your unique path. Radical acceptance is critical for healing. Even if you should walk through the valley of the shadow of death, fear no evil as you are protected. It can be easier said by others, not in your shoes, yet it is true. Step number 4 is be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Continuously transform your thinking. Release all limiting beliefs, lack, and scarcity, and align with your divine identity as a multidimensional, limitless being. Everything you desire is already yours. All you're expected to do is align with the frequency and stay in the vibration to claim it. Step number 5, heal and release. Move through the vibrational frequency chart. Let go of shame, guilt, and fear. Use meditation, prayer, or energy healing to clear blockages. You can start with simple breath work. Diaphragmatic breath work is my favorite for clearing the throat chakra. As a Reiki master, I had to do a lot of self Reiki to help release trauma stored in the amygdala, which is where emotions are stored, and the hippocampus, where our memories, including childhood memories, are stored, which are like the black boxes within our body. Strengthening your nervous system is another critically necessary step to release and stop triggering survival mode and panic attacks that affect vibration and manifestation. It's really important to stop punishing yourself for what you didn't know before. Now that you are aware, move forward with compassion for yourself. Give yourself grace. Here's a quick practice ritual for assistance. Write out your pain point on a piece of paper. Declare the lesson you learned and burn it to release it. For example, visualize the thing that is troubling you, that has affected you. Write it on paper and burn it, releasing off that burning, the energy of it, the pain. Release it to the universe. Once released, do not reclaim it. What you give to God, you don't take back. Step number 6 is embrace your gifts. Celebrate your sensitivity, intuition, and compassion as strengths. If God is within you, you are made in His divine image. What others refer to as your so called weaknesses are actually your superpowers. Step number 7, choose yourself. No one is truly chosen unless they choose themselves. Despite challenges, honor your spirit and mission. Many before you have done it, so can you. Step number 8 is live authentically. Step into your role as kings or queens. Lead with love, serve with humility. Use discernment. Show up as your true self unapologetically. I was once shy and hid in the background, but now I show up as I am. Take me or leave me, don't care. Step number 9, manifest abundance. Abundance is your birthright. As you align with your true self and ascend the vibrational frequency chart, you naturally attract what's meant for you. There is no scarcity, no only alignment and frequency. You don't chase, you attract by embodying your highest vibration. If someone else has what you thought was yours, no, it was never meant for you. What is yours is set aside for you by God. To wrap up, breaking generational cycles. Let the vibrational frequency chart be your guide. Track your healing, your ascension, and your return to your crown. The kingdom within is already yours. Step forward boldly in both God mode and warrior mode and reclaim what's rightfully yours, your crown. Thank you for watching. Namaste.